Hello, Morbid, the Lords of Ire. Hack and slash Souls-like. So it is Souls-like game. The enemies are hard, and then if you die, you have to go over to all the enemies. You start with a sword, where at least I did, and then I guess you can get all kinds of different weapons. And there should be boss fights. I don't think I go to the boss fight. So this is a demo. Master Key. So this is like a black and white 2D kind of like dungeon-based game. So there's like you have to find object to interact with, and then there's this like rocks that you can destroy, and I see you can get this like a chain later to like proceed to like other areas. And yeah, there's like a water that looks like this, like with lines that you can walk through, and then you can also apparently dig into the grind, so it's like kind of like puzzle, but you can also kill enemies and buy upgrades, and yeah, there's boss fights. This is a demo. Infernal Elements. Okay, so this is a bullet hell boss rush game. So first there's this like a tutorial that there's bullets coming from all four sides, and then this is the first boss, this yellow one. And as you can see, it's like a bullet hell. You can dodge through the bullets or just move out of the way. But yeah, you need to kill the bosses. So this is a demo. Neon Shift. So this is like 2D racing platformer. So you move from left to right, and then you can jump and slide, and then there's also dash. And this is like a single player game, because there was, when you complete the level, the shadow appears, and then you need to catch the shadow and kind of like kill it. And I think that's all you can do in demo. So yeah, it's a demo. Kaetram. So this is MMORPG. Well, it's kind of like pixely. You need to click around it. You click on the enemies. Also, like you have equipment, bow, sword, and you can fish. And you probably have to do some quests to like progress in the game, like get more equipment. And I see like this is kind of like a boss fight or something. So this is free to play. Surfer's Code. So this game requires controller, and then if you're having a keyboard, you're gonna have a hard time. So basically you move around, and then you can kind of get new boards, or it's optional. So you need to get to the water and then surf on the waves, which like the controls are not there because it gives you controls for controller, right? So it requires controller. Yeah, it's a demo. Undusted Letters from the Past. So in this game you get all kinds of stuff. Like first one was this like a teacup, and then you have these two scrubs. You have toothbrush, or you have this like a sponge. So you just need to clean it to 100%, and then you can press tab in case you miss something, and then it highlights what you missed. And yeah, that's the whole game. This is a demo. Zombie Rollerz, The Last Ship. Okay, so it's kind of like Survivor, but you play in this like a vehicle, right? And then you kill zombies, you level up, and then you get new upgrades. There's like a place for towers, and then you collect scraps, and then you can upgrade the towers. And yeah, you need to survive as long as possible. So this is free, but Prologue, not the full game. ChronoClone. So this is a puzzle game where first you play your character, and then you rewind time, and then you play this copy of your characters, the clone, right? And then your first clone, for example, jumps down and clicks the button, and then it opens the door. So with second clone, you go to the door, right? And then later you get more clones. It gets more complicated, and sometimes it's like questionable even where you need to go, because the maps are, yeah, random. So this is free. Magic City Detective Wrath of the Ocean. So this is hidden object puzzle game, point and click, all kinds of mini games. And it has a little bit of story also. So this is a demo. Maze of Reality Symphony of Invention, same like previous one. It's like a hidden object puzzle game, point and click. There's lots of mini games and puzzles. This is a demo. Witching Stone. Okay, well, this is not like a magic tree. You can select, you can drag and select the stones. You can select in any, like, not just left, right, but like also corners. How's it called? Adjacent? Yeah. Anyway, so you have spells, like, you can have, I don't know how many, like I was able to have 4. So, and they have the stones that you need to select in order to use the spells. And then you get like 5 mana per turn, or like 5 clicks, 5 stones that you can collect. And then you can increase that because after each fight you get like upgrades. And yeah, you can kind of use multiple spells with like combining. If like you have multiple spells that only need 2 stones, and then you just chain them. Yeah. Okay, this is a demo. Gravity Lab. Okay, so it's a puzzle game. There's like these red triangles that when you hit them with these like pickable objects, they switch the gravity, and then there's boxes that you need to pick up, and then you need to place them on the square buttons to like unlock the door, and then switch gravity again and go wherever the exit is. This is a demo. Animal Trainer Simulator. So you're kind of training animals, and I don't remember much about it. The gameplay is in the description. So this is free, but the prologue, not the full game. Museum number 9. Okay, so it's not really tower defense. It's more like you have a museum, you can expand the museum, and then you can make a path from the rug. Then you need to place these stuff for viewing the artifacts. I don't know how it's called. Then you can place artifacts or items inside them, and then those visitors kind of stand next to them. Then you need to interact them to like get the currency. And yeah, you just keep expanding and adding more stuff. So this is a demo. Kilonova. So it's like a fighting game. You can lock onto enemies. The hitboxes are not the best. You have like a normal attack, like a heavy attack, and then you can charge them, and then you have ultimate. They are just kill a bunch of enemies. This is free. Day of Atonement. Okay, so this game, it's supposed to be a puzzle where you have to do the things in order they're like supposed to be done. So for example, there's these goats, like you need to sacrifice one goat, and then if you pick the other one, you have to restart the game, right? And then there's this like a book that you need to read, and then apparently there's like clues that it gives you what you need to do. But yeah, you need to read carefully, or like you just keep restarting the game if you make mistake. Okay, this is free. And those are all free-to-play games demos for today. Links to Steam store page for all these games are in description. Okay, see ya.